Hey, this is Josh Dorr, and I'm sitting in with countrymusicrocks.net.
Josh, you recently released your new single, Save Your Breath, and it's so great hearing it on country radio. Tell us a little bit about this single and how it came to light.
Yeah, so we released it in November, and it was really exciting. And I wrote it about a year and a half ago, and it's just kind of a love song about taking care of your girlfriend or your wife, or in my case, a girlfriend, and it's just, you could tell she had a bad day when she walks in, didn't even have to say anything, and I just wanted to be her man and take care of her and make her feel better without her having to say anything, and that was just kind of where the song came from. And so originally when you say save your breath, it's in more of a negative connotation, like in an argument, and instead I just try to flip it around and make it more of a sexy love song.
And in addition to the new single, you also recently released your new EP, earlier this month actually. For folks that haven't picked it up yet, what can you tell us about that collection of music?
It's a little bit of rock and roll, a little bit of country. It's a mix of all the things I grew up listening to in Wyoming, and which we had 2 radio stations back home, and it was growing up, and it was rock and roll and country. 90s country, a lot of Brooks and Dunn, Garth Brooks, who I'm now on a label with, which is really cool, and it's a lot of big stadium rock choruses with more country lyrics, and and that's kind of what I'm trying to stick to.
Now, in addition to the new single and the EP, you're also heading out on the road this summer with the Fender Accelerator tour.
Yeah.
And you're actually the only country artist on that tour, so you're going to be representing the genre, which is really cool. So what are you looking forward to most about heading out on that tour?
Well, it'll be fun just to be on a tour and getting to play 3 or 4 nights a week, and we're getting Fender gear, and they're giving us a van and paying for our gas, so that's always fun. I get to go online and do a little shopping for new guitars is never a bad thing. And just getting to work with an awesome company like Fender. I've always loved their guitars, and now we're getting to go and be the only country band and go out and just play a bunch of shows with them, so it'll be fun.
And for folks that haven't seen you perform yet, how would you best describe your set?
I just like to have a lot of fun on stage and try to keep the energy high, and it's just going out there and trying to win people over and make new friends and new fans, and it's just trying to do my best, I guess.
And with the summer season quickly approaching, what else are some of your plans for the summer, and where can fans catch you throughout this year?
Yeah, well, all of June, we'll be on Fender tour all of June, and then I'm doing a lot of writing still for my album, so I'll be writing a lot and working on the new album. I'm always constantly writing new songs, trying to beat the next song that I put on my album, and so we'll be doing a lot of that. And then we're still going to be playing shows, and we'll kind of keep posting dates as they come along throughout the summer. So hopefully we'll be coming a city near you.
And we all have bucket lists and wish lists. As a country artist, what is one thing that is still on your country music bucket list?
Definitely I would love to play at the Opry, and I'd love to play at the Ryman as well in Nashville. Those are my 2. But I'm from the West, so the one Western place that I want to play is Red Rocks in Colorado. So that's also my bucket list to go do before I die.
And if you could re-record a song from any genre other than country, what song would you pick to put your Josh Dorr twist on?
Ooh. Man, that's a tough one, but I've always said one of my favorite songs, actually Garth did it, but it's a Bob Dylan song, To Make You Feel My Love. And I'm a huge fan of ballads and love songs, and grew up listening to Boyz II Men and stuff like that, Bryan Adams, and either that one or Bryan Adams' Heaven. So.
And then finally, country music is consistently evolving and growing. In your opinion, what do you think sets it apart from any other genre?
Well, right now it's evolving, and I think it's the most broad of a spectrum that it's probably ever been. And I think it's good, though. It's good for guys like me that aren't straight down the center country like a George Strait, and I don't have that nice Southern Texas or drawl or whatever, Southern drawl or anything like that. So it's nice for guys like me that have a little bit of a left of center sound that I can still fit in with guys like that on the radio. And but I think it's a good thing, and especially for fans, it's reaching out to more fans and growing as a genre. So I think it's great.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. I wish you the best of luck on the Fender tour, and hopefully we'll see you soon this summer.
Save your breath.